Welcome to Dish Nation, and happy MLK Day. Today we're celebrating the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Plus, Ryan Gosling claims he's a great dad, so why is he creeping around in the middle of the night? And can you guess if these stars are 25 or 45? And we talked to rapper, poet, and Golden Globe winner Common about the MLK movie Selma.
We have a Dish Nation exclusive. There is trouble in paradise between new parents Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes.
Hey, I gotta go, you guys.
Where are you going?
I mean, it's my chance. I gotta go to the gym first, and then I'm gonna go to LA.
Slow your roll, Jenna. You might want to wait and hear this part. Ryan Gosling has become somewhat of a vampire. Awake by night, sleep by day.
Okay, I mean, that's a little 2013, but I dig it.
Okay.
Well, it's because he's so attached to his new baby girl.
Oh, he's a good daddy, too.
Yes,
Kid.
ever since Esmeralda Amada's on the scene, he can't get enough of this baby. He sits up with her all night. He cuddles her, he nuzzles her, he wants to do all the feedings, all the late night changings.
Oh, you got night duty.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
too perfect. Come on.
See, a lot of women find the single dad thing really attractive.
Yeah.
And I don't, because that kid comes first.
Well, except he's not
yeah.
a single dad. He has, you know,
He has a girl.
Mendez.
He's still with Eva Mendes.
Who?
She's
Single
still in
in
the
your head.
picture. Well, here's the problem. Because of his attachment to the baby, Eva's starting to feel left out. She's like, hey, show me some attention over here. It's sort of like role reversal.
Now, yeah, I was going to say, normally it's the other way around.
Yes, usually the man's like, why are you paying attention to this little slobbering, pooping, sleeping
Doesn't even
thing?
talk
And you're
anymore.
not showing
Yeah.
me any love. That's the way it was
Yeah.
for you, wasn't it, JC?
It is probably the most difficult year in your marriage because you get in nothing fights, is what we call them. Middle of the
Yeah.
night when the baby starts crying and you don't want to get up, she doesn't want to get up, and then you start arguing because I want to do this, she wants to do that.
Here's another thing we've learned about Ryan Gosling. He's gotten really into horror movies. And now he's so freaked out because of all these constant negative, scary images in his head, he's afraid to be asleep because he's afraid somebody's going to sneak in and kidnap the baby.
That's normal for him to do this because dads are super careful with the first kid. Wait till you have the second one.
Just throw that
you
one
don't
around
care.
like a dagger.
You'll leave the window open. You'll put baby in here sign outside the window.
Come and get it.
Nothing gonna happen to this baby.
It's true, though. After I had my daughter, I had to stop watching really intense movies. I just can't stomach it anymore.
Oh no, I watch Taken. I study Liam Neeson's moves.
Oh, you're going to be that guy?
Yeah, I want to have a very particular set of skills.
What would your skills involve?
Doing what Liam Neeson did.
Which is what?
Freaking roundhouse to your face. Chop.
You can't even get your foot
I know,
on
because my jeans are too
thing.
tight.
All right, y'all, it's that time of the year. It is award season where celebrities live off of celery sticks and bird seeds so they can try to slip into those fit, body-hugging dresses. Now, some celebs get their body looking so tight, it's hard to tell if these people are 45 or 25. Hence the game we're about to play. Now, I'm going to show you some pictures of some celebrities, and y'all got to guess whether or not they're 25 or 45.
Okay.
It's going to be hard because you won't see their faces,
All right.
okay? All right, let's roll out the first one. All right, you think this body belongs to a 45-year-old or a 25-year-old?
The stomach is definitely a 25-year-old.
Grown ass them grown woman legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them legs.
Those legs are not youthful.
Well, that body actually belongs to Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, 45.
So if you said 45, you are actually correct. All right, this next one might be a little bit tougher. 45 or 25? What say you, Portia?
25.
I'll say 45 because the chest just doesn't look, it looks a little more mature.
All right, well, this lady actually has the hobbies and mentality of a 45-year-old, but she is actually 25-year-old Taylor Swift.
Told you.
Young shoulders, young shoulders.
Next up, we got this person.
I know, 45.
And why?
Because black don't crack, honey.
I'll say 45.
I would say 45 because that dress is made out of casket material.
And it takes a mature sense of fashion to pick that.
That's true.
Well, if you said 45, you are right. That belongs to Naomi Campbell.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Next up on the docket, can you figure this one out? This should be easy.
45.
all day long.
45.
Oh, you know what?
45.
Yeah, look at the neck. The neck is that's a 45-year-old neck right there.
And only 45-year-olds, know how to do that correct pose with the hands. Younger girls do kind of this. And she's kind of like just at the bottom with her hands.
That's Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is 45. Next up on deck.
45. Struggling. 45.
I would say 25 and have not been fed. I see rib cage.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the rib
that's
cage is in
easy
full
too.
effect.
Yeah, that's 45.
Well, if you guess 45, you are correct. That belongs to Gwen
Yeah.
Stefani.
Yeah.
What about this one?
That's Jordan Sparks. That's 25.
That's Jordan Sparks?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, go girl.
Killing them out there.
Together.
What do you think this belongs to, Rick? 45 or 25?
25.
Better be 25 wearing something like that.
I'm gonna say 45 because that's a nice dress, a sheer that a 45-year-old, a mature woman, Ricky, would wear that, not a 25-year-old woman.
This body belongs to Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes.
I mean, come on, Gary. You said mature for all of them.
He just didn't have a thesaurus. He doesn't know any other word. That was a two-lip read. He just read me with his lips.
If you're a middle school or a high school student in New York City, I've got some great news. You're going to see Selma for free.
Oh.
Yeah. A whole bunch of black business owners up in New York City kind of pooled their money together to create this fund so that like 27,000 kids could go see Selma for free.
Ooh, you know how much tickets are for the movies?
That's a lot of popcorn.
Yeah.
They're kind of looking at it as like an educational field trip of sorts, right?
Right. And it's a tax write-off for the business people, you know.
It's all about the tax write-off.
You know.
I wish they should turn every story from our history into a movie. I think kids would be more excited about learning.
Right.
And they would probably retain more information.
Either a movie or a video game, yeah.
That's why I watched Kim Kardashian's sex tape at school.
Why?
It was physical education.
Sex ed.
Yes, it was. Can you make out in a movie, you know, if it's like one of these, like a historical documentary?
I don't know, but these are little hormone-raging kids.
Yeah, these kids are like in the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade.
That's prime making out in the movies age.
Dude, I could have made out during Saving Private Ryan when I was 13 years old.
Then they would have called
Storming that beach.
Oh, yeah. I was storming a different kind of
I
beach.
mean-
You know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to give it up. Show your love. This brother needs no intro. Come on.
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa. Golden Globe Award winning comedy.
Excuse me.
Say it right.
Excuse me.
Say it right.
How does it feel to win a Golden Globe, man?
It's a blessing, brother, point blank. When Prince announced the award, I mean, I was ready to run up on that stage. I just was ready. I could have ran to the stage. You see, I gave him a hug. Prince was looking like, man, dude, you geeked up. I was like, yeah.
I was wondering what he said to you because, like, you know, very few people get to have a conversation with Prince, so we was all wondering what went down.
Yeah, I just said, thank you. He was like, man, you know, congratulations, you deserve it. And then he saw how joyous I was, and he came and handed me the envelope while John was talking, so.
Yeah. What was it like playing in this movie with Oprah?
Yes, sir. It was an incredible experience across the board. Just being able to portray the characters from the civil rights movement, the people of the civil rights movement. Like, I got a lot of honor and reverence for the people who paved the way for us.
So what upcoming movies are you working on?
I finished a movie with Liam Neeson. It's called Run All Night. It'll be out like in the spring. Like it's an action movie, and you know I'm getting to fight against Liam Neeson, and I'm looking forward to doing some more film projects, but also you know I may do some theater soon too. I'm looking to do some plays,
Man,
just to you know
that's awesome,
continue
man.
as an actor.
Now, Common, man, a lot of people may not know this about you. Wasn't you like the ball boy for Michael Jordan back in the day?
I was a ball boy for the Bulls, like right when Jordan first got there. In fact, I got a pair of Jordans that I had given to my father that was straight from Mike's feet. I had one of the first pair of Jordans, them Air Jordans, the red, white, and black ones. They was fresh too, man.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, now with everybody getting engaged and getting married these days, so will we be hearing wedding bells from you soon?
I mean, nah, unless I meet some girl that just blow me away right now. Cause now, it's just, you know, I've been a single guy, just, you know, enjoying. So I take a little time, man. I gotta get to know somebody. I ain't gonna do all that now.
Hey, Carmen, you know, Miss Portia Williams. she thicker than a Snicker, brother.
Go on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up. Show your love for Carmen.
Yeah.
I love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me.
Next.
Hey, Rick, I got $10 right here. Can we reenact the situation?
I don't get why they have to make waking up to an alarm clock such a miserable experience. Why don't they replace it with the sweet sound of Dish Nation?
Yo, there was this Chinese dude who was in a coma for about a year. Suddenly, he woke up when a nurse waved some cash under his nose. Now, one sniff of the $100 yuan bill, which is worth about $16, was all it took to bring this dude named Zhao Li as he lay unconscious in his hospital bed.
I know what happened.
What?
That was a $1 bill from a stripper's booty. So it really wasn't just a dollar bill. It was the essence of that baby oil from that stripper's booty that he smelled.
That's what it was.
That's what woke him up.
He spent a week in the internet cafe doing some research for business ideas. And he never slept. And he slipped into a freaking coma.
Huh?
Oh, he was real tired.
His brain just died?
Just vapor locked on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why you have to hit restart on your phone. And I think humans should have a restart button where you hit the button and it goes off or whatever, and it comes back in and everything starts to download or whatever. That's what happened when really, really, really smart people just put their brain on overload. They just go crazy and crash out. And he was in a coma since 2013.
Yep. And doctors was trying to figure out ways to, like, awaken the dude, but to no avail. And it wasn't to his family. He was like, yo, this dude really loves money. He's always trying to figure out how to get money. That's when they thought about it. Like, oh, let's wave some money in front of his face. And boom, next thing you know, he's awake.
But $16, that's all it took?
Yeah, they said we asked his family what really drove him, and they were very clear that it was money.
People have to stop being an overachiever. Do not try to overachieve. If you finish high school, you finish college, just go out and get you a job, chill out, relax. Don't try to overdo it.
Keep it mediocre.
That's absolutely.
Hey, Rick, I got $10 right here. Can we reenact the situation of how he woke up out of that coma? Portia, here, wake him up out of that coma.
Let's see if this helps, guys.
Hey! Got milk?
Speaking of dreams, here's something that'll wake you up.
Oh, dreams. So is this like a Martin Luther King Jr. Day story?
Oh, no, not at all, Kelly. I just like the transition.
Oh.
For the person you hate in your life, how about the alarm clock that won't quit?
Won't quit what?
What, like it can't be silenced?
You cannot silence this thing at all. It's called the Ramos alarm clock. And how it works is you set that thing, you go to sleep, and then in the morning when it goes off, normally we like to hit the snooze button.
Yeah.
Right?
Too much.
No such thing on this thing. You have to actually get out of bed, walk to a keypad that you've placed somewhere in your house, put in your code, and that will shut off your alarm clock.
Wow, you gotta do all that?
So basically, this guy modeled the alarm clock after his mom, the way she treated him in high school. Forceful. She'd wake him up forcefully. But he did say that she'd have breakfast ready for him when he woke up.
It'll make breakfast too?
No, Al, that's the problem with it.
I don't get why they have to make waking up to an alarm clock such a miserable experience. Why don't they replace it with the sweet sound of Ryan Gosling's voice whispering sweet nothings?
That's what girls need.
That's
you need
right.
the Ryan Gosling alarm clock that just goes off and it's him going, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl.
But see, there's the problem. I'd want to stay in bed.
Yeah, because then I'm depressed when I wake up and roll over and see it's just this regular guy I'm dating. Well, since we're talking about depressing things, my alarm is labeled slow death.
Really?
I don't know why. I must have done that one night. Wow. Yeah, it has a name. It's my work alarm, slow death.
Dark.
Well, I think it's because I feel like getting up this early, it's like a slow death.
It really is.
Like, I feel like years are being taken off my life.
At first, the last thing I want to think about when I wake up is dying.
It's motivation for Jenna.
Oh, not me. I'm like, man, that would be so much better.
No.
Next.
I say we play a game. What y'all think?
This one?
I'm going to ask some questions, and the answer is going to be either a Martin, a Luther, or a King. Whoever answered this question is the winner.
Nuh-uh, because I
Oh,
have way more than them.
no. We answered some. Nobody
we
kept
did.
scores. Your fault. Go ahead. What's the question?
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And in the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr., I say we play a game. What y'all think?
This one?
I'm going to ask some questions, and the answer is going to be either a Martin, a Luther, or a King.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Let's go. Worked at a radio station on his TV sitcom.
That would be Martin.
Yeah. Good answer.
Martin Lawrence. Good answer. BBC show that starred Idris Elba.
That would be Luther.
Correct.
What's your winning?
Ricky, Gary, feel free to jump in.
I know the answers. She just jumped it in.
All right, here's a tough one, y'all. Pay attention. Won the Academy Award for the Best Director for the movie The Departed.
Luther.
No.
King.
No.
Who was Martin Scorsese?
Scorsese.
Well, that's
But
him
you're
too.
right.
Honey, I knew I was
He know how to
close.
spell
You got to say it right, though. You got to say it right.
He know how to spell it.
Yeah, I
He
knew
know
what
how
I
to
meant.
say it.
Oprah's best friend.
Who is Gail King?
Oh, there you go, Gary. Congratulations. Clap.
I thought Luther Vandross and Oprah was friends.
A British actor played the role of Bilbo Baggins in the Hobbit trilogy films.
King.
Martin.
All right, Portia, Martin who?
Martin. Poor Swayze.
Yeah.
Poor Stacey. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Wrong. Martin Freeman.
Him. You know what I meant.
So that
I just
don't count.
pronounced it wrong. I meant
She
Freeman.
wrong. Next.
Next question. Was the first president to be born an American citizen?
Oh, Martin Van Buren.
No, damn it, because she hollered the out. No.
Who is she? We don't have nobody in here but us four.
Oh, I'm looking at her.
Martin Van Buren.
Thank you.
Even though you said,
Booyah.
even though you said Buren.
Well, you know.
Yeah, he was the first
I never
one.
seen him on any money.
Last question, y'all. Whoever answered this question is the winner.
But even if you get because I
Oh,
have way more than them.
no. We answered some. Nobody
we
kept
did.
score. It's your fault. Go ahead. What's the question?
Yeah.
Started his career at a Florida radio station. Can I give a hint?
Yeah, you need to give a hint.
Suspenders.
Who's Martin Luther King?
No.
No, I know.
Rick, come on, suspenders, man.
Hush, I know.
Larry King.
Larry King.
Nah,
There
I
you go.
got it. Nah. Yeah. I won.
Coming up next, we pay tribute to a man who inspired a nation.
Dish Nation.
Today we're celebrating the life and legacy of Martin Luther King, and we're gonna take a break from Kardashians, Miley, reality TV, and Beyonce to share some of the words of Dr. King. I think one of my favorite Martin Luther King quotes was, "No one really knows why they're alive until they know what they died for." Rest in peace, Doc.
One that always has stuck with me. The time is always right to do the right thing.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
One of my favorite quotes from Dr. King is, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase."
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward.
When I think of Martin Luther King, I think of this quote. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends.
We must live together as brothers, or we'll perish together as fools.
When I think of Martin Luther King, I think of this quote. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear.
My favorite quote is probably, "My life is dope, and I do dope."
No, Jenna, I'm pretty sure that was Kanye who said that.
It's not the same thing.
No.
Dish Nation.
Like what you saw? Was you feeling the vibe? Click on that box on the low and subscribe.